Guangdong Honda Precision Machinery Company Limited is a national high-tech enterprise integrating researching and designing, manufacturing and marketing. It is also a specialized and sophisticated enterprise that produces new and unique products. Honda Screw Air Compressor. The vision of Honda, creating future with virtual. Our screw air compressor all meet the national energy saving standards. Low energy consumption, far below the national standard. The noise is 4 to 8 dB lower than the national standard on average. Reliable and stable. When you receive our air compressors, please check the following items before using. 1. Check whether the model and specification of the machine are seen as you ordered. 2. Check whether there is any damage during delivery. 3. Check whether the documents of the machine certificate, oil gas barrel certificate, and operation manual are all included. Scan energy efficiency QR code to identify authenticity. If there is any problem above, please contact our agent or dealer immediately. We will provide a solution as soon as possible. It is forbidden to use in places with a lot of moisture, such as rain and water vapor. Otherwise, it may cause electric leakage, parts rust, and shorten the service life. It is forbidden to use in places affected by iron powder, sand dust, sawdust, etc. Otherwise, it may shorten the service life, cause damage or explosion accident. It is forbidden to use in places with corrosive gases such as ammonia, acid, salt, sulfurous gas, etc. Otherwise, it may cause the whole compressor to rust out and shorten the service life. It is forbidden to use in places with explosive and flammable gases, acetylene, liquefied gas, etc., organic solvents, explosive dust, and naked light nearby. Otherwise, fire and accidents may occur. Please place it in a bright, spacious, and well-ventilated room. During operation, the room temperature should be controlled within the range of 0 to 40 degrees Celsius. Choose the right air hood, dryer, and filter. According to the power of air compressor, select the correct power line diameter and do not use too small line. Otherwise, the power cord will be easily damaged due to high temperature. Connect the power cord and ground wire and check whether the lead wire inside the electric box is loose. Loosen the transport fixed bolts for the shockproof on the base. Check whether the oil pipes and air pipes are loose during transportation. Check whether the oil level in the oil gas barrel is above the red line of the oil level gauge. Open the air outlet valve. Connect power to the compressor control blocks. If the phase sequence error is reported, adjust any two phases of the incoming line A, B, and C. Jog run for 5 seconds. Press emergency stop switch. Wait for the internal pressure of the oil gas barrel to return to 0. Repeat the steps above again. Observe whether the forward and reverse directions of the cooling fan of the main motor are normal. If faults occur, adjust any two phases of the motor U, V, and W. Press the start button to start the compressor. During operation, check whether the oil level in the oil gas barrel is between the red line of the oil level gauge. Observe the operation parameters of the whole machine during operation and see whether the current is normal after full frequency and full pressure. Observe whether the exhaust fan operates normally, whether the fan current is normal, and observe the comparison of display pressure, oil gas barrel pressure, and gas tank pressure. If there is abnormal sound, vibration, or leakage, press the emergency stop button to stop and repair immediately. When the LCD screen shows the separator is blocked, the oil gas separator filter must be replaced. It should be replaced every 2,000 hours. If the operating environment is poor, its life will be shortened. The replacement steps of the separator filter are as follows. Stop the compressor and close the air outlet. Then make sure that the machine has no pressure. Drain the oil before replacing the separator filter. Disconnect the pipe line above the oil gas barrel. Meanwhile, remove the pipe line from the outlet of the minimum pressure valve to the cooler. Remove the fixed bolts on the upper cover of the oil gas barrel, and then remove the upper cover of the oil gas barrel. Remove the separator filter. Replace with a new one. Install the oil gas barrel in reverse order of dismantlement. Note, when replacing the air-oil separator element, must prevent foreign bodies falling into the separator tank so as not to affect the normal operation of the air compressor. Air filter. Remove and clean it every 500 hours of compressor operation. Generally, it should be replaced every 2,000 hours. If the operating environment is poor, its maintenance time will be shortened. Oil filter. Remove and replace the oil filter. The first replacement of the oil filter is when the compressor has been running for 500 hours. After that, it is generally replaced every 2,000 hours. The oil filter also needs to be replaced every time oil change. Lubrication is generally replaced every 2,000 hours. If the operating environment is poor or the oil temperature is too high, its maintenance time will be shortened. The main motor should be lubricated with grease every 2,000 hours. When lubrication grease needs to be added, stop the motor first, cut off the power supply, and then remove the oil outlet cover. Then remove the 100 lubricating grease in the oil drain hole. Gel lubrication is recommended. Generally, it will not leak from the oil outlet, but if it leaks, stop adding oil immediately. Both ends of the motor housing have oil filling holes and oil drain plugs. Install the oil drain plug to prevent loss of newly added lubricating oil or dirt from entering the motor. When the machine fails to operate or malfunctions, please contact our after-sales service department promptly. Provide the following information: type, model, serial number, fault description, including the status before and after the fault. Explain in as much detail as possible. We will deal with